Our top story tonight, new video of the emergency response to Jolene Waldref, the woman who died last month, most likely from hypothermia. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. I'm Jessup Reisbeck.
And I'm Natalie Shepard. For weeks, our team and the Milwaukee Fire Department and Curtis Ambulance Company have been piecing together the timeline of what happened that night.
Waldref called 911, but the ambulance crew never saw her. She was pronounced dead less than an hour after her call. CBS 58's Adam Reif has more now on this new video tonight. Adam?
Well, 3 different bus cameras show Jolene Waldref that night as she waited at the corner of 76th and Congress. They show her before and after she went down, as well as the emergency response after passersby called 911 more than 20 minutes after she did. The first bus gets to the intersection of 76th and Congress at 5:18, according to the timestamp in the video. The temperature that day was 0 degrees. 20-mile-an-hour wind gusts brought the wind chill down to 20 below. You can see Jolene Waldref's feet from the front door camera and curbside cameras. The bus waits for a red light. You can see her more clearly as the bus pulls away. Surveillance video also shows her standing there. 15 minutes later at 5:34, another bus comes through and the windshield camera does not show Waldref standing. Video from the front door camera was slowed down by MCTS and appears to show a large object on the sidewalk. The surveillance video from the same time shows that's where Waldref was on the ground. Then at 5:50, the last bus comes to the intersection. On this windshield camera, you can clearly see Waldref on the ground. The video also shows a concerned driver previously seen on the surveillance video who saw Waldref from the road, reversed her car, and got out to check on her. At the same time, the Milwaukee fire engine arrives and several emergency personnel jump out. The front door camera catches some of the response, then shows firefighters start to carry Waldref onto the bus. The bus video ends there as MCTS chose not to share Waldref getting active medical treatment. Curtis Ambulance CEO James Baker has repeatedly said his crew that night could not see Waldref lying on the sidewalk because snowbanks blocked their view. Now, this clip is the only one MCTS released to us that gives us a rough angle back at the bus stop from the intersection. Here's 76 where the ambulance would have been driving. This is Waldref actually standing behind the green light in this freeze frame, but this is where she goes down eventually. And you can see from this angle, the snowdrifts are not blocking the view of the sidewalk. We can see the sidewalk. Of course, this video may be coming from a higher vantage point than the bus or from the ambulance, someone sitting in an ambulance, but it's also the angle the driver of the hatchback had when they eventually saw Waldref and called 911. Now at 8:30 tomorrow morning, both Curtis Ambulance and Bell Ambulance will have a closed meeting with the fire department to review protocol for looking for people who are not immediately seen on 911 calls. Fire Chief Aaron Lipsky told us this evening, right now there are no plans to answer questions after that meeting. Here in the studio, Adam Reif, CBS 58 News.
Definitely a new